According to Buddhism, all beings are reborn into different states of existence based on their karma and their level of consciousness. These states range from the most intense forms of suffering all the way to spiritual awakening. They're known as the 8 realms. At first, you might think these realms belong to another world, part of an ancient cosmology, symbolic, almost mythological. But the truth is, you already know these states. You move through them. You live them, sometimes for years, sometimes in a single day. These realms describe with remarkable precision what it means to be human. The first 3 realms are the most painful. The first is hell or naraka. Hell isn't just a place. It's an inner state. It's when you're consumed by anger, when hatred eats away at you, when you live in deep rejection of the world, of others, or of yourself. Isn't that what hell feels like when you're trapped in trauma? When you're going through severe mental suffering, when there's no space left inside you for peace? Hell is that state where suffering gives you no relief. Then there is the realm of the hungry ghosts, the preta. Here, this realm is ruled by lack. You want something, then something else after that, and nothing is ever enough. You can be in this state when you keep trying to fill an inner emptiness, through addiction, through work, through money, through emotional dependency, through food, alcohol, drugs, gambling, or simply through the need to be loved, seen, and admired. The issue isn't just desire, it's the inability to ever feel satisfied. You get what you wanted, and almost immediately the hunger comes back. Then there is the animal realm, Turiagioni. Here, fear, instinct, and submission take over. You're not really choosing anymore. You're reacting, adjusting, surviving, like a deer drinking at the edge of a lake while watching for a lion. You can be in this state too, when you're trapped in fear or trauma, when you submit to authority without questioning it, when you repeat behaviors unconsciously, or when an impulse takes control of your life. In these first 3 states, awakening is impossible. Why? Because your awareness is completely occupied by suffering, craving, or survival. Your mind is too full. There's no room left for awakening. Then come 3 realms that are more favorable. The first is the human realm. In Buddhism, being born human is considered an incredibly rare opportunity. The human body is often described as a precious vessel, capable of crossing the ocean of suffering. Why? Because human life includes both pleasure and pain, and that gives you the capacity for resilience, reflection, and inner inquiry. It's this delicate balance that can lead to awakening. The human state is the one in which you can truly choose. You're in the human realm when you begin to see clearly, when you recognize a pattern repeating in your life, when you tell yourself, I can see this isn't working and I don't want to keep living this way. When a breakup, an illness, a loss, or a crisis forces you to wake up. Then there are the asuras, the demigods. Here, you're no longer in survival mode. You're in comparison. You want to succeed. You want to prove your worth. You want to rise above. You want to protect your position. This is the realm of power, wealth, pride, jealousy, and competition. You may be in this state when you constantly compare yourself to others, when other people's success irritates you, or when your identity depends on your social status. It's a more comfortable state than the ones before it, but it's still deeply restless, which makes it less supportive of awakening. Then come the devas, the celestial gods. Here, everything seems perfect. There is pleasure, beauty, comfort, and abundance. Very little conflict, very little lack, very little pain. And yet this realm is not ideal, because when everything is going well, you stop questioning much of anything. You can be in this state when you live in comfort and ease, when you seem to lack nothing, when you settle so deeply into well-being that you forget to look beyond it. It's a pleasant state, but it can also lull consciousness to sleep. The final 2 realms concern awakened beings. First, there are the solitary awakened ones, the Pratyeka Buddhas. These are beings who attain awakening on their own, without a teacher, and without necessarily passing that path on to others. Then there are the Bodhisattvas. They too realize awakening, but their impulse is different. They naturally orient their lives toward the well-being of others. Out of compassion, they choose to help, to guide, to serve. In some traditions, it is even said that they postpone final entry into nirvana in order to remain available to those who are still suffering. What really matters here is this: these realms are not just myths, you are already moving through them. When rage consumes you, you experience hell. When you're possessed by lack, you enter the realm of the hungry ghosts. When you live in fear and automatic reaction, you move through the animal realm. When you observe, understand, and choose consciously, you are in the human realm. When you compare yourself and fight for your place, you enter the realm of the demigods. When you fall asleep in comfort, you taste the realm of the devas. These states are not somewhere else. They are within you. They shape the way you move through the world, and the whole practice is to recognize them, to see which realm you live in most often, to notice which one you fall into when suffering takes over, and little by little to cultivate the conditions that make awakening possible. Because the goal is not just to understand these states of consciousness. It's to recognize yourself in them and to stop being their prisoner. In the next video, we're going to explore the nature of the mind. We'll talk about mental stillness and meditation so that you can begin to observe all these states of existence without getting lost in them.